Welcome back to another episode of MCA, man. I'm your host, Jeff Willis, and I know it's been a while. First and foremost, man, I want to just thank you guys, those that has been wondering where I've been asking questions. There's always rumors, right? But nobody really truly know what you're going through other than the people that are in your close net circle. 2024 and a part of 2023 was a very hard year for me. And so in understanding that, you realize sometimes that it's better to just step back, reassess the situation before you jump back out there and continue doing what you're doing and being as creative as you've been. Even though I haven't spent as much time fishing and on the water, I definitely been working to continue to build of the nonprofit side of the program. It's moving in a really, really awesome direction. The MCA Total Experience, if you guys have not heard about that, it is a full fishing curriculum that deals with life skills, mentorship, leadership, and community development. I also been working with the city of South Bay on an extremely huge project in reference to tourism and Village by the Lake, just bringing some opportunities and resources to our area that will contribute to the richness of Lake Okeechobee, its economy, and local tourism. And I'm super excited about that project. Our summer program is now going into our 4th year. Hosting our summer program, we had 57 kids total last year. We had a 7-week summer camp, and it's moving in the right direction. We're starting to get major sponsors and partners to come in and really truly be a resource for this program. Super excited about it. The Community Foundation, Florida Crystal, U.S. Sugar, H.E. Hill Foundation, some of our local small businesses like Banking Tree, Boost Mobile, and local community leaders that has poured significantly into the program. So we're super excited about it. First of all, man, I just want to say that when you're doing things and you got favor in doing things on your life that increase the lifestyle of others, it comes with a level of greed, right? Because sometimes you'll be in position to be a blessing to other people, and you'll bless them, and you learn in this process that you have to do it with such a sincere heart and not expect anything back in return. I think there's been times and situations where I've given people opportunities that they would not have had without myself being present, and you do it because God put it in you to do it. And we realize that it don't always come back the way you give it. We can become bitter, we can become angry, we can become disappointed. But one thing I've learned in this process, man, is to allow people to show you who they are. And in the midst of going through these situations and circumstances, like, you'll realize that the people that you thought were supposed to be right there with you going through this process, you're supporting their campaign, you're putting them in position to win alongside of you. You learn that they really never had really good intentions. Excuse me. They never really had good intentions. And so you have to go through hard moments, real moments, life-changing moments that could really alter your life, to really simply just find out that, bro, like, they wasn't meant to ride with you. They wasn't meant to be going where you're going, or they would have never handled you the way that they handled you. And so in our old self, and wanting to get back, I've now matured to a place to just understand that, man, I was too giving. I looked it for a us thing when everybody else looked at it as a I thing. What can I do? And so it's always a blessing, bro, to be a blessing. It's always a blessing to position other people to come alongside you. And that's what the game should really be about. But when you realize that you're surrounded around people who's only pulling and want to pull from you, go back and do your research. You know, go back and really watch and see the trajectory of how it all planned out and how it all happened, and truly ask yourself, like, would it be what it is today without the voice of God being present? And I'm saying the voice of God because I feel like God put it in me to give. And that's what I did. Now, in giving, again, you think that these things are supposed to be for good. Like, you know, you did it with good intentions and it's supposed to come back. When you give, it should come back good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Unfortunately, sometimes he scripts you in that process. And so when he scripts you in that process, you just realize that it ain't really what it's supposed to be, and that's cool. You gotta learn to move on. I could go back to the ways of my neighborhoods and say, you know what, bump it, let's crash out. And man, when you think about the risk of you losing it all and understanding like what position you currently have right now and what you're doing, you realize that I can't react, bro. Here's what I want to say though. I have not quit. I have not walked away. I have not forgotten about who I am and what I was called to do. And I forgive all y'all. I forgive all y'all because that's part of what I had to learn in this process, because I didn't think I was going to be tested in the ways that I was tested by those I was tested by. And so I thank God for my leadership team and my mentors and my guidance and my support system, because man, in moments of wanting to crash out, bro, they saved my life. They saved my life, so I'm super grateful for that. But I just wanted to say, man, for 2025, man, we're coming back. We're coming back under a new brand. Fishing is always going to be a part of the brand. We're going to obviously add a heavy dose of hunting into it. And then we're going to also add some structures of my personal life into it this year. So it'd be more than just fishing. It'd be more so a conglomerate of my entire scope of body of work. And so we're super excited about it. So stay tuned. This is video 1. Excuse me. This is video 1 that we will, I just wanted to step out, man, and address it. Because sometimes by not saying nothing, you give people ammo to flame. And I don't want to be a rebel. I actually want to do it with much care because, you know, again, man, we got people out here that's looking up to us and expecting us to respond in a certain way. And that's the leader I choose to be. So, that being said, again, 2025 gonna be super, super dope. It's gonna be a little different. Fishing, hunting, a little bit more of my personal life, and things that I have going on in the community. Yeah, y'all stay tuned for that. We're gonna be good though. Just know that the plan God put in me when I moved back home is the plan that's gonna come to life. And so reevaluating that circle and understand who's supposed to be in that circle with you is very important. And so use this as an encouragement to know that everybody you think is supposed to be there ain't gonna be there in the end. Y'all stay tuned. MCA, we got more to come. Hey, if you want to donate to the program, MCATotalExperience.org. Hit donate. Please donate to the program. We got some spring break stuff coming up. We have the summer program stuff coming up. Super excited about it. It's going to be an amazing year, 2025. We got some good grants coming in, man, that's going to really separate us and set us apart. Super excited about it. Y'all go check it out.